Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the markets. Today is a Monday, 21st of September 2020, and my name is Edmund. So basically, let us have a look at where the market ended last Friday and where the market is now on a beautiful Monday morning. Okay, let us have a quick look and see what is coming up for today. As you can see, today's economic calendar is relatively empty. We will just be having some minor data coming out from Europe. We have the German Bundesbank monthly report later this afternoon. And towards the evening from Canada, we will be having the new housing price index data. So for tonight and also for the rest of most of this week, we will be having Federal Reserve Chairman Mr. Jerome Powell speaking on Monday, which is tonight at 10 p.m. And he will also be speaking on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and also on a Thursday. So the main focus will be on his comments and speech regarding the economy and regarding what the Federal Reserve is looking at for the next 1 to 3 months. So this is the focus for this week, Mr. Jerome Powell. Um, Having a look at the last 24 hours of market operating hours, which was last Friday, we can see that the US dollar consolidated on last Friday as traders and investors took a breather after a week filled with a lot of volatility. So a quick look at this. Here we go. So this is the movements of the US dollar index as of last Friday and as of this morning. Okay. So last Friday, we can see that the US dollar index was moving in a tight range between 92.78 levels and a high of about 93.01 levels. So on Thursday, the US dollar was coming down, and on Thursday, as the US dollar was weakening, we do see the UK pound trying to consolidate and move higher. And of course, on the euro dollar, it is more evident that as the US dollar was weakening on a Thursday, the euro dollar was strengthening. Okay, so for yesterday, as the US dollar was going sideways, and this morning, US dollar is weakening again, we can see the UK pound starting to strengthen over here. Okay, starting to strengthen about 52 pips as of this morning, and also the euro dollar after consolidating on last Friday is also starting to move up this morning from a low of about 1.1839 at about 6 a.m. this morning. Currently, it's trading at about 1.1865. Currently, yeah, so it's moving up about 25 pips. So, other economic events happening over the last 24 hours in terms of operating market hours. Last Friday, US economic data release showed that US consumer sentiment rose to a 6-month high of 78.9, exceeding market expectations of a 75.0 reading. So, so last Friday's economic data was better than expected. However, it didn't really push up, it didn't really strengthen the US dollar a lot. In fact, at about 10 p.m., okay, as the data was released, the US dollar actually weakened. Okay, and currently, of course, it's also on a slightly bearish sentiment. There's a high chance that the US dollar can push down even further. If it does push down, we are looking at the next support levels of about 92.67, and further down, we are looking at the levels of 92.53. So, if US dollar continues to weaken, we could see the UK pound strengthen and possibly test a recent highs of 1.2985, which is just about 30 pips to the upside. And further on to the higher side, we could be looking at 1.3020 levels, which is about 60 pips to the upside. Okay, if the US dollar does find some support here and pushes back up, we are looking for, as the US dollar is strengthening, okay, we could be looking at the UK pound pushing down. Okay, again, the immediate support levels will be at 1.2880, which is about 76 pips to the downside. And moving on again to the euro dollar, again, over the last 2 days or so, the euro dollar is in a V-shaped recovery, again, having found support on the 1.1754 levels. It has come up about 110 pips, and currently it is still on a slightly bullish momentum. So if it does push up, we are looking at 1.1880 levels, and further up, we are looking at 1.1898 levels. Okay, so it's about 30 pips to the upside at 1.1889. Okay, so moving on to gold prices. Gold prices is also in a consolidation phase over the last 5 market days. Okay, and as of last Thursday, it found support again at 1,939 levels before consolidating. And on Friday, it was trading within 1,944 to a high of 1,959. This was about a 16 US dollar range. Yeah, and currently it's still quiet lah. Okay, so looking back at the economic calendar, although there's not much economic data coming out today, we will still have the US and also the UK markets opening. So we are still looking for chart patterns and momentum and also price action towards 2 to 4 p.m. and also towards 7 to 9 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time. Okay. So again, a quick look at the economic calendar for the week. Tonight, Mr. Jerome Powell will be speaking at 10 p.m. and tomorrow he again will be speaking at 10:30 p.m. On Wednesday, he will be speaking again at 10 p.m. and finally on Thursday, he will be speaking together with Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin at 10 p.m. also. Okay, so out of 5 market days this week, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell will be speaking, commenting, or sharing his thoughts on 4 of those market days. So watch out for movement and volatility, especially towards 7 p.m. onwards, and also after his speech has been published. Okay, so a quick look at oil prices. Oil prices has been consolidating as of last Friday and currently is still trading in the range. S&P 500 last Friday pushed down from 3,369 points all the way to a low of 3,290 before having a late recovery before the close of last Friday's market, and currently is trading at 3,318 points. Okay. So yeah, quite a lot of excitement as usual going on the markets every single day. Let us have a look and see. Currently in the morning session this morning, the US dollar is weakening. Let's see whether it follows through in the UK trading session. There's a high chance again it will during the UK sessions later it will continue to weaken. And of course we could see the UK pound pushing up even further. Okay, so again, not much economic calendar, but the UK and US markets are still open, so we are still expecting some movements coming from the markets today. So have a good trading day ahead, and we'll catch up again tomorrow with the latest market news, market sentiment, and also latest market sentiments. So have a good trading day ahead. Take care, and see you tomorrow. Thank you.